Once upon a time, in a small village, lived a beautiful girl named Eliza. She was 20 years old and had blue eyes and golden hair. Her family was poor, but they were happy. They lived in a small house and loved each other very much. Eliza loved to read books. She dreamed of a better life. One day, she went to the village market. There, she met a boy named James. James was tall and handsome. He had dark hair and a kind smile. James came from a rich family. His parents owned a big house and many lands. Eliza and James became friends. They talked a lot and laughed together. They liked to walk in the fields and by the river. James told Eliza about his dreams. Eliza shared her hopes with James. They felt very close to each other. One day, James said to Eliza, "I love you, Eliza. Will you marry me?" Eliza was very happy. She said, "Yes, James, I love you too." They hugged and dreamed about their future together. But there was a problem. James's parents did not like Eliza. They thought she was not good enough for their son because she was poor. James's mother said, "James, you cannot marry Eliza. She is not from a rich family." James's father agreed. "Yes, you need to find someone from a rich family." James was very sad. He loved Eliza and did not want to leave her. He told his parents, "I love Eliza. She is kind and good. Money is not important." But his parents did not listen. They said, "If you marry Eliza, I will not support you." Eliza knew about the problem. She was also very sad. She loved James, but she did not want to cause problems for him. She told James, "James, I love you very much, but I think it is better if we do not marry. Your parents will never accept me. I do not want to make your life hard." James was heartbroken. He said, "Eliza, I cannot live without you, but I understand. I will always love you." They hugged and cried together. They knew their love was strong, but the world was against them. Eliza and James decided to stay friends. They promised to always support each other, but their hearts were broken. They knew they could never be together. Eliza continued to live with her family. She worked hard and helped them. James also continued his life, but he always remembered Eliza. Years passed, and Eliza and James still loved each other. They never forgot their love. They knew that sometimes love is not enough. They learned that life can be hard, but they always kept their love in their hearts. Eliza worked in the village. She helped her family and neighbors. She was kind to everyone. People in the village loved her. They knew she had a good heart. James also worked hard. He helped his family with their business. He was kind and fair to everyone. One day, Eliza's father became very sick. Eliza was very worried. She took care of him day and night. She prayed for him to get better. James heard about Eliza's father. He wanted to help. He went to see Eliza. He said, "Eliza, I am sorry to hear about your father. Can I help you?" Eliza was touched by James's kindness. She said, "Thank you, James. Your support means a lot to me." James brought medicine and food for Eliza's family. He visited them often. Eliza's father slowly got better. Eliza was very grateful to James. She said, "James, you have a big heart. Thank you for helping us." James smiled and said, "Eliza, I will always be here for you." Eliza and James spent more time together. They talked about their dreams and hopes. They knew they still loved each other, but they also knew that James's parents would never accept their love. They decided to stay friends and support each other. One day, James had to go to the city for work. He told Eliza, "I have to leave for a while, but I will write to you." Eliza was sad but understood. She said, "I will miss you, James. Please take care." James hugged Eliza and said, "I will miss you too. I will come back soon." James went to the city. He worked hard and learned many new things. He wrote letters to Eliza. He told her about his life in the city. Eliza wrote back to James. She told him about her life in the village. They shared their thoughts and feelings through letters. Time passed, and James became successful in his work. He saved money and helped his family. But he never forgot Eliza. He still loved her and thought about her every day. Eliza also thought about James. She missed him but was happy to hear about his success. One day, James decided to visit the village. He wanted to see Eliza. He went to her house and knocked on the door. Eliza opened the door and was surprised to see James. She said, "James, you are back." James smiled and said, "Yes, Eliza, I missed you." They talked for a long time. James told Eliza about his life in the city. Eliza told James about her life in the village. They laughed and shared their memories. James said, "Eliza, I still love you. I want to be with you." Eliza was happy but worried. She said, "James, I love you too, but what about your parents?" James said, "I have saved money. I can support us. I don't need my parents' approval anymore." Eliza was touched by James's determination. She said, "James, you are my happiness. I want to be with you." Eliza and James decided to be together. They knew it would not be easy, but they were ready to face the challenges. They got married in a small ceremony with their friends and family. Eliza's family was very happy for her. They knew James was a good man. James's parents were not happy about the marriage. They did not attend the ceremony. But James and Eliza did not let that stop them. They loved each other and were determined to make their life together work. Eliza and James moved to the city. They started a new life together. They worked hard and supported each other. They faced many challenges, but their love kept them strong. They knew that as long as they had each other, they could overcome anything. Years passed, and Eliza and James built a happy life together. They had children and taught them the values of love and kindness. They never forgot their journey and the challenges they faced. They knew that true love is strong and can overcome any obstacle. Eliza and James grew old together. They looked back on their life with happiness and pride. They knew that their love had made them better people. They were grateful for each other and the life they had built together. And so, Eliza and James lived happily ever after, always cherishing the love they shared. They knew that true love never dies, and they found peace in the knowledge that their love had made their lives meaningful and beautiful. The end. If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.